Let's be honest, summer heat, well, it is getting ridiculous. And if you're someone who commutes, walks a lot, does outdoor work, or just the type of person who runs hot anywhere, you already know the feeling. Now, I've tried those cheap neck fans before, and they're alright for a laugh, but when it's actually hot, they're basically just blowing warm air around the neck. They don't cool you. Well, this one promises to actually work. This is the RANVOO AICE Lite Max, their 2026 updated neck air conditioner. Now the big question I guess is, what actually is it? Well, this isn't really a fan in the normal sense. It's basically a neckband with cooling plates that sit against your neck, and it's designed to cool around the carotid area, so your body feels relief faster. RANVOO actually calls it micro AC technology, and it's basically using semiconductor cooling. The same sort of idea behind mini fridges, just in a wearable form. You've also got airflow vents pushing air around your neck and up towards your face. So it's not just cold plates. It's like a combination of cooling and airflow. And it's meant to be smart too, with an AI mode that auto-adjusts based on your environment. Now that all sounds great, but is it actually worth the asking price? Well, let's first start by unboxing it. Now unboxing this item, and to be fair, the experience is quite premium. You do really only get the neck fan, a charging cable, and your very basic user manual. That is really it. But I will say, first look into the box, the first things that hit me was this thing feels pretty premium. It doesn't feel like a cheap plastic gadget. It feels heavier than expected. This thing is about 506 grams, and yet you will notice it in your hand. But once it's on your shoulders, the weight spreads out and it's not as bad as it sounds. Still, if you're expecting something like a normal neck fan, you're going to be surprised. Also, design-wise, it's not discreet. You are wearing a piece of tech. You'll probably look like you've got some sort of sci-fi neck brace on. Some people will love it and some people will hate it. But for its functionality, well, what can you expect? Personally, I don't really care. I think it's pretty cool looking. But it is worth noting, if you plan to use this in public, it isn't exactly discreet. Now let's talk about the cooling performance, because I think that's what everyone really cares about, and when it comes to cooling, this part actually matters the most. And yes, when you turn it on, the cooling plates genuinely feel cold quickly, like properly cold. The first time I used it outside, it is one of those moments where you go, okay, this is actually working. Now RANVOO markets this big instant cooling in 1 second thing, and the plate does get cold fast, I'm not going to argue about that. But we need to be a tiny bit realistic. It's not going to turn a boiling hot day into an air-conditioned room. If you're outside, you're still outside in the summer heat. But what it does is take off the edge massively. Especially that horrible feeling of heat building up around your neck and face. For me, it's best when you're walking around outside, stuck waiting somewhere, commuting, festivals, holidays, queues, or even just in a warm room where a fan doesn't do much. So no, it's not a full body AC, but it's genuinely a good bit of relief. It is going to remove those hot flushes, and it could be the difference between comfort and just excruciating heat. The airflow is fairly decent, but it isn't the main event. The cooling plates are pretty much doing all the heavy lifting. The air vents just help circulate that cool feeling and stop it feeling too localized. But it's not like a Dyson fan blasting you. So if you're someone who wants a massive amount of airflow more than the cooling plates, then it might not hit the same. But if you want actual cooling, the plates matter more. Now the heating mode is another great add-on with this model, and it's not that bad actually. Flicking the heating on gives that little bit of warmth around the neck, and because it's such a sensitive spot, it genuinely makes you feel more comfortable really quickly. It's not like it's replacing proper winter gear, and I definitely wouldn't buy it purely for heating, but as a bonus feature, it makes it feel more like an all-season wearable rather than something you only pull out on hot summer days. It just gives it a bit more versatility. Now the AI mode and app control is where this thing really explodes. It is very useful, but it's not essential. There is app control, and I'll be honest, I don't think I'd use it as much, but it is handy. Mainly because you can adjust the modes and levels without taking it off. The AI mode basically tries to adjust things automatically depending on your environment, so you don't actually have to do any fiddling. If you're outside in the heat, it will detect that and it will put itself into the automatic mode. Is it life-changing? Well, no, but it does make it feel more smart, and less like a gimmick piece of tech. In AI mode, it basically uses its sensors to judge what's going on around you and then adjust the cooling and airflow to match. So if you walk into a hotter spot or you just start moving about, it'll ramp up a bit. And if you're sat down or the temperature drops, it calms down so it's not blasting you for no reason, wasting battery life. And to be honest, the app is super handy because you can tweak levels, swap the modes about, and fine-tune how aggressive it is without taking it off your neck. It's not the most beautiful app on the planet, but it is stable, it does what it needs to, and it genuinely makes the product feel more usable day to day rather than just a gadget you set once and forget. There is a lot of room for customization here to make this work for you. And I think that's what the main selling point with a gadget like this is, especially considering the asking price. Now, noise levels is where reality hits. Well, at low and medium settings, it's fine, background fan noise kind of thing. You kind of forget about it. At max, you definitely hear it. It's probably because it's right near your ears, so even if it's not loud, it is noticeable. I personally wouldn't use max mode in a quiet office and expect nobody to notice. On a busy street or outdoors, I don't think it would matter. But as a whole, when it comes to noise, if you stick it in the normal settings, it is fine. Now, battery life. This is the part that always gets exaggerated in marketing, so I'm going to be honest. Yes, it lasts well if you're using moderate settings, but if you do run max cooling and max airflow, battery will drop faster. That's just how it is. This isn't a tiny fan, it's actively cooling with plates, which uses real power. But thankfully, it does support fast charging and you can use it while charging. So if you are sat at a desk and you have a plug to hand, it's really not going to be an issue. Not to mention, if you have a power bank, you can always plug that in on the go too. But I wouldn't buy this thinking you'll get all day max power with no compromise, because you need to be quite smart with it. If you're using it on low to mid settings, you should get a gentle airflow that can last at around 8 to 5 hours. So if you're commuting, that should be enough. If you bump it up to medium to high, you are going to see that reduced to about 3 to 5 hours. And if you're absolutely hammering it at max cooling, you're only going to get roughly 2 to 3 hours. And to be fair, I think those figures aren't half bad. And because you can use it while charging, I don't think it's going to be an issue for most people. Now, all in all, if I had to describe the Ace Lite Max, well, I'd genuinely say it's an effective wearable cooler for people who actually hate heat. But you do have to go in with realistic expectations. If you want a cheap breeze, buy a cheap neck fan and cool it a day. But if you want something that actually feels cold on your skin and takes the edge of proper summer heat, this is one of the better versions of this whole neck AC idea that I've actually used. It executes it pretty darn well. Having said that though, it's only worth it if you actually use it often, because it's not cheap and it's not a toy. But if you're out in the heat a lot, it could be a proper game changer.